Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's been a little while, that's for sure. For all the people that have been watching any of my YouTube videos or Instagram or anything like that, as you can tell, it's been more event based, like drifting, time attack, TCR, everything like that. Today it's the long awaited day of engine bay paint. So you join me down here at Paintworx in Loughborough. So yeah, I've been doing some research in terms of who to go to for the engine bay paint on the Milano red KSWAP Civic. And I was doing some research, and they came across this place, who I think they do more like VWs and Porsches and stuff like that. Quite some really nice stuff. And I just thought, you know what, it's going to be okay for my Honda. So yeah, we're here we are. Yeah, so I want to say a big thank you to Sam from Ratchet Crank. I'll show you his card in a second. And yeah, he came and picked up the car last night from my dad's house in the absolute pouring rain, thunderstorms and everything. So yeah, really appreciate that. And he actually stuck the cover back on for me because I've got the scuttle panel off, and I was paranoid about getting water inside the scuttle panel and everything like that. So yeah, I want to give a massive shout out to Sam from Ratchet Crank. If anyone needs any transport services or anything like that, go and give him a shout. I'll show you his card in a second. And yeah, and I'll show you Paintworx now, and obviously the car. So here's the car. Yeah, it's nice to see it outside of the outside of the garage. Obviously, it's the first time it's been wet in my ownership, which is a bit of a shame due to the weather, of course. But yeah, it's obviously all stripped in the engine bay because I was paranoid about the weather. I actually taped up all of this just in case, and obviously there was a cover on it as well. So yeah, a lot of people have said you don't need to paint in here. You know, it is really clean. All the chassis, rails and everything. It is really a really clean car. But I really want the high gloss sort of Milano red inside the bay as well. The body shop are actually going to drill my holes for me in the firewall. So then basically I don't need to do anything in terms of the cables, the shifter cables or anything like that. And shout out to Johnny from Tegiwa. He was an absolute legend and brought this for me to Snetterton. Obviously I needed it quite last minute, solely because it's coming down this morning and I wouldn't have had time for postage or anything. So Johnny at Tegiwa, thank you so much for organising this and bringing this to Snetterton for me over the weekend. Really appreciate that. Yeah, we've got the SIR grille as well. I thought while it's here I might as well get them to paint that as well. So yeah, so we'll get it pushed into the workshop now, or the body shop. And yeah, like I say, I just want to say a massive thank you to Sam at Ratchet Crank. He's got a chaser that he's actually having some paint work done on, full respray I believe. So I've said to him that when that's out of paint we're going to do a little cinematic video for him. Maybe we'll go to Cafe in a Machine or something like that, because you know, who doesn't love a chaser? But yeah, so let's get the Civic pushed into the body shop. And yeah, shout out to Paintworx in Loughborough. Shout out to Captain. He sent these pictures over in the Discord group. Hopefully you can hear me, by the way. Yeah, so I've printed these out for the body shop, and it's also marked on the engine bay where they need to drill. And we've got some hole saws as well, some 30mm hole saws, and obviously the adapter underneath there as well. So yeah, fingers crossed. It's going to look something special when it's done. I can't believe the weather. It's literally just dry for every event we go to. And obviously Snetterton was an absolute washout. And then the one time where my car needs to leave the garage to be transported to the paint shop, it rains all night, like an absolute thunderstorm. I don't even know what it was, but on the way back from Snetterton, there was like a biblical storm. I've never ever been in a storm as bad as that, to the point where people were pulling over on the motorway. It was, you know, you couldn't see anything in front of you. It was so dangerous. So yeah, and it's the same again today. Try and film something and it's starting to rain. So we're back in the car. We've just dropped it off at Paintworx, as you all saw. Really nice company, really nice bunch of people. Think they're going to do a fantastic job on the car. They've got a really nice Porsche in there at the moment. And as I was saying earlier, I just wanted to show you, hopefully that's going to focus, Sam's Ratchet and Crank Transportation Services. So what I'll do is I'll just show you on the back there, hopefully that's in focus. If you need any transportation or anything like that, give Sam a call. Really down to earth, nice guy. And yeah, like I was saying, he's got a chaser that's going in for paint soon, so we'll try and do a video on that soon as well. So yeah, the car's now gone in for paint. They're going to paint the grill as well, drill the holes in the firewall, put on the shifter cable grommet, and yeah, we'll go from there. I don't know how long it's going to take. They've put it into the body shop, which is awesome, because I was paranoid about it getting wet because the scuttle panel's off. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're back on YouTube. We're back with the KSWAP build. All the events are done. All the race meetings and everything like that are done now. So yeah, it's back to full speed ahead on the KSWAP. So yeah, just wanted to say thank you again to Johnny at Tegiwa for sorting out that firewall bung or firewall grommet in an amazing speed. Like I say, he met me at Snetterton with that part, because I needed it first thing this morning. So yeah, Johnny at Tegiwa, thank you very much for that. Really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll catch you all next time for hopefully a really nice shiny Milano red engine bay and a SIR grill as well. How's it going? So we're back at my dad's place. I just thought I'd come into my old bedroom and show you the amount of parts that we've got. I think I showed everyone in the previous video as well. Yeah, just going through it all is absolutely insane to think of how much there is actually here now. So I'm getting really close to be able to build the car. So yeah, I'll just flip the camera around and show you a load of the parts that we've got. Load of awesome brand new parts from BC Racing, Hard Race, Acuity, everything like that. So yeah, plus we've got the Advan RGs. So I'll just show you these now. So here it is. Excuse the pooch. How's it going, Doug? But yeah, so we've got in here a SIR, genuine SIR spoiler splitter that took me forever to find. We've got a Hybrid Racing shifter cables that, in all honesty, I'm most likely going to sell, because they've brought out the new revised versions, which are specific to KSWAP rather than DC5. We have White Line DC2 front anti-roll bar. Then we've got all of our lovely hard race parts. I've got numerous of these now, and anti-roll bar links, purely because I bought them from Hard Race, and also got a set with my White Line anti-roll bar. So yeah, I've got a spare set of those now. We've got extended ball joints, we've got our inner and outer tie rods, we've got rear trailer arm bushes, we've got all of our subframe bushes, like compliance bushes and everything like that. But I actually have, well, I'll show you that in a second. We've got steering boots for the inner and outer tie rods. We've obviously got a Hybrid Racing KSWAP harness for our ECU. Our Acuity 4-way shifter, if I can just get in here. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it actually. Nope, not going to be able to see it, but you can see the box there. Obviously our Acuity shifter base plate as well. Then, as I was going on about the compliance bushes for Hard Race, we've got these, which an absolute dream part of mine. Hopefully I can pull them out easily enough. Woo! Yeah, so these are the front Hard Race lower control arms, which are just immense. Can't wait to get these on. But obviously I've bought all of the bushes already. So yeah, I've got some spare lower control arm bushes as well now. And then we've got brand new BC coilovers in here as well. Buzzing to get these on. It's just, yeah, like, I mean, come on. Everything just looks unreal. Buzzing to get it all on. All brand new parts. All awesome parts. Absolutely buzzing to get it all sorted. So we've got those in there. We've obviously got our DC2 subframe, all bolts and everything down there. We've then got over here some more Hard Race parts. We've got our rear strut brace, Hard Race strut brace, and then in this one, excuse my phone going off. On this one, we've then got our Hard Race front strut brace. So many nice new parts. to go on. Let me just stick this on silent, so that sounds nice. And then carrying on, we've got every single seal required for the K20. Obviously this isn't a seal, this is just the coolant pipe, because I got told by Urban Backstreet Garage, so shout out Urban Backstreet Garage, to just replace that part, because it's a pain in the backside to replace when it's on, and apparently you can get pin sort of rust holes, so we've got that. And then in here, shout out Tegiwa, we've got every single seal, and I think I've just lost some of them going in this box now, but we've basically got every single seal for the K20, every seal and gasket. We've got our water pump in there as well, if you can see in there. Yeah, there's a lot of parts in there, a lot of seals and gaskets. Let's get that back over here. Then in this box we have, I'm not going to unpack it all, but we've got, well, let's show you one. Let's see what we've got in here, shall we? Let's just have a look at one. And in here we've got all of our lovely genuine Hassport mounts. So yeah, it's pretty amazing the parts that we've got. Like I say, genuine Hassport mounts, awesome hard race lower control arms, our front and rear strut brace, subframe, front anti-roll bar, BC coilovers, all of our hard race and acuity parts, hybrid race and shifter cables, SIR front lip. Don't forget my gold Advan RGs in 16-inch. Woo! Yeah, so I think it's pretty safe to say that we've got loads of parts now. Yeah, absolutely buzzing to start the build. We've just had the car back from paint in terms of the engine bay, so I'm just going to go. We're going to go into the garage. I'm going to put all this stuff away now, and then I'm going to go into the garage and show you what Paintworx Loughborough have done to the engine bay, because they have done an absolutely incredible job in there as well. So I got a couple things more to film, but then we're going to be cracking on with the build, and we're going to be getting started over winter. So yeah, I hope you're looking forward to it. Let's go in the garage and we'll have a look. So now we're back in the garage. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've been in here properly, playing around with the car, doing all different types of things. Yeah, I've just been filming the entire time, so it's really good to be back in here. The car is back. The car is back from paint. You can see it behind me there. So let's have a look inside the engine bay, because what Paintworx and Loughborough have done is just, it looks unreal. So yeah, I'm super happy to have all the parts upstairs. It's been yeah, quite a long time collecting everything, so it's going to be really nice over winter to just hopefully crack on and start building the car. Just wanted to show a couple of other things that we've got in here. So we've got my full powder coated hub swap, so obviously 4x114 to go with the Advan RGs. We've got a 282 front with a 262 rear, and these are actually a bit of a hybrid. So we've got, it's DC2 96 spec setup effectively. However, obviously 96 spec is smaller, which is 262 and 242. These are 96 spec uprights with MB6 discs and MB6 calipers, which are obviously 282. Rear trailing arms, these are obviously 96 spec DC2, but then we've got MG discs, 262 MG disc, but with EK9 262 calipers, and then obviously Ferodo Racing pads all round. So we've got that. Then we have a solid fab exhaust system that's V-band, that then goes into the Tegiwa manifold, which is again is V-band and got a flexi welded on. So yeah, plenty of parts going on in here. There's just yeah, a lot going on, a lot of stuff to fit. Absolutely buzzing. Here we are. So it's been a week or so maybe since I dropped the car back, or should I say Sam from Ratchet Crank dropped the car back. So a massive shout out to him. He actually unloaded it with my dad. So yeah, massive shout to Sam at Ratchet Crank for doing that. But you can see it's all been painted. So I'm not sure how well this is going to turn out on camera, but it just, the job that Paintworx in Loughborough have done is just unreal. I mean, just look at how absolutely awesome it looks in here now. Super shiny. I wanted it to match the external paint. Obviously Honda, all they do is just give it a quick little spritz with Milano red, no lacquer or anything like that, but now it matches the external paint, so it just looks uber shiny. It's going to look absolutely awesome when I get this K20 in there. So that's another thing. Like I say, I've got to clean all this up again because it's gone absolutely mouldy as anything from just being sat here. And so I've got to clean all that back up again, replace every single seal on it, the water pump, everything like that, paint it up, same with the gearbox, and yeah, stick it in here. And yeah, super happy with this. Like I say, it's unreal how well of a job they've done. Just super shiny. Super shiny. Ooh. So yeah. So that's pretty much shows you the engine bay, but then also it's probably gonna be a bit too dark now. But yeah, you can see inside there the SOR grille has all been painted in Milano red as well, so then that's ready to go. But one thing that Paintworx did for me, because I was paranoid about drilling holes, is they drilled the shifter cable holes for me, and obviously the 4 surrounding holes around it, so for the shifter plate bracket. So yeah, so I think I said earlier on in the video, Johnny at Tegiwa sorted me out with that, brought that to Snetterton for me, because that needed to be done ASAP because it was going in for paint. So yeah. So now we come to the end of the video where I just want to give a couple of shout outs, basically just massive thank yous. So Tom at Apex Performance and multiple people at Apex Performance, Louise, Matthew, Tom, anyone who I've spoken to at Apex Performance, just yeah, you've all been absolutely fantastic ever since day one. So BC Racing, Hard Race and KSWAP are all under the guise of Apex Performance in the UK. They're the main distributor. And basically, yeah, I've just been speaking to them probably since I started this build, and they've just been super helpful, super nice. And obviously since I've been filming and doing some car stuff, they've been liking my posts and stuff like that. So it's just, yeah, they're super nice. They're really in touch with their fans and everything like that. And I think it's amazing for everything they've done, especially for myself. So you've seen all the parts upstairs. Obviously the majority of that was supplied by Apex Performance, but not just that. If I show you around here, this banner here, the Hard Race banner, they've sent me a BC Racing banner that I've got upstairs as well. Multiple different banners that they've sent me for the workshop, but not just that. Recently it was my birthday, and I got a message from BC Racing because I'm always asking them, you know, if you're bringing any hoodies out, you're bringing out any different merch or anything like that. Well, they actually said to me, since it was your birthday recently, how about we send you a hoodie? So I'm not sure if you can see it. BC Racing hoodie. They've sent me they gave me a BC Racing beanie when I was at Snetterton because it was absolutely howling it down. And I was like, yeah, I haven't got any beanies, my head's freezing. Tom, gave me a beanie. So it's just, yeah, they're super in touch with their sort of customers and fans, and it's just, I guess some companies, they may not see that as a lot, but to me, and I'm sure to any other person that they would do it for, it means a lot. So Tom, I speak to quite frequently. Matthew, I've spoken to a little bit when I had an accident with my ankle. He was there and saw me. We had a little chat. But yeah, it's just a massive thank you to Apex Performance, BC Racing, Hard Race. Not dealt with KSWAP. I know they're under the same guys, but unfortunately I've not bought KSWAP brakes yet. Hopefully I will do at some point. But yeah, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to you all. A massive thank you to anyone that's been watching this video. It's the first time that we're back on the KSWAP for some time. Yeah, really looking forward to getting started on this. It looks absolutely insane. We've got all the parts upstairs, all brand new parts that are just absolute dream spec in my opinion. It's shaping up to be a really, really nice Honda KSWAP build. So fingers crossed we can get started on it soon. And yeah, like I say, thank you to anyone that's been watching it. Thank you to Tom, thank you to Matthew, thank you to Louise, thank you to anyone at Apex Performance that's just been replying to my messages, super sound, liking all of my posts or liking some of my posts. Yeah, just really want to say thank you to all of you. Ooh, just look at the KSWAP. Well, look at the beginning of the KSWAP. It's just, oh, I'm so glad I got the engine bay painted. Can't believe it. It just looks so good. Oh. So yeah, thank you to anyone watching it. We'll hopefully see you soon. Hopefully it won't be as long of a break from the garage. And yeah, take it easy. See you soon.